but it was being a jerk. Oh, where is that egg burn?
You're just getting a blanket.
You getting a blanket?
Yeah, I'm
I
cold.
am.
For some reason.
I am looking for my pocket knife.
And my legs are cold.
Your eggs are cold.
My legs.
Oh, your leggies.
My legs and my feet.
Your pretty little leggies. And
Yeah,
your cute little footsies.
my little feet.
Yeah, I wish I could say I have little feet, but they ain't
Bet
so
you see
little.
them painted. You see my toes painted when I do them.
Nice.
When I do them.
Alrighty. So yeah, guys, welcome in. This is Morning Mojo. As you can see, we're a little unorganized this morning. What's up, Aura? How you doing?
Hi, Aurora.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we're a
you are
little
first.
definitely first. Yes, we are a little unorganized this morning. Sorry, guys.
That's all right. Hi, Jen Jen. Hi.
Yeah, how you doing, Aura? It's definitely having you good in here. I hope you're having a great morning. You got your coffee? Like 5 minutes, but now I'm early. Nice. But no, we just had a little bit of technical difficulties this morning. So I had some trouble waking up.
Yeah.
And then of course, guys, it's been so long. Those 2 days me and Jin Jin was apart. What's up, Joshy? Joshy
Hi.
Gym God, man. Yeah, everybody go check him out, Joshy Gym God. You know, he's an excellent dude. He's got a lot of great shit to say. Go listen to him, man. You know, pardon the language, but he's got a lot of great stuff to say. He's got, some very interesting points that he makes on his show. And you never know, you might see me pop in there. Get these stupid
What time
fingernails
is
pulled
it for
up.
me? 9:45.
Oh, it is 8:50 or 8:45 for me.
8:45. 9 for him and 9:45.
hmm So yeah, we're doing great over here, Joshy. We're doing great. Yeah, no problem, man. Dude, I try to support everybody, and when people I'm fans of show up, I definitely try to give them a shout out.
So it's early. Well, not early for me.
It is so early. It's already 5 p.m. for me. Ooh,
You must be 8 hours behind ahead of us.
where are you from, Aura? Hey, no problem, Joshy. Oh well, we got our mocha this morning, so I hope everybody else has got their go-go juice ready. Let's give ourselves a quick little skull. Skull. Can't chug hot coffee. Thank you, Joshy.
The
Oh, you're from
Ukraine,
Europe?
no awarding.
That explains a lot. You're from Europe. Okay.
Ukraine.
Thank you. I'm not a transgender. Ha, skull. Ha,
Uh-oh.
ha, ha.
He's not transgender.
Nope. I am 100% male.
Not 100% female.
However, I do support the transgender community. I do support my LGBTQ brothers and sisters. The only difference is I don't support the ones that act stupid. I mean, come on, guys. Some of us is getting a little extreme with this stuff going on nowadays, guys. I'm sorry. I can't look at you and tell if you are they, them. You know,
Yeah.
I can look at you and tell if you a he, her. But, guys, oh, you meant her. She's not transgender either.
I'm not transgender either. I'm a girl.
Mhm.
100% female.
Oh, yeah. Always got trolls, babe. Always got trolls, baby.
Sorry.
I actually don't
100%
go anywhere
female.
with. I don't go anywhere without Trolls Bane, actually. It even goes in the car with me whenever I go out to go somewhere. because you got to have a weapon with you as a Viking. If you're an Ossetru, weapons are part of something you carry every single day. So I carry my axe.
Dooley.
Dwali. Dwali. Can't be something you're not. That's true.
Yeah.
Them is female? Okay. Since birth. Gotcha.
Yep.
Yep. Been a female since birth.
Female since birth.
But you see, guys, I just that's one thing that's getting me, man. Some of y'all are going a little overboard on some of these things, guys. And it's not everybody, but some of us are going a little overboard on some of these things we do, guys. We get a little too offended. Yeah. But you know what? It's cool anyway. Why? Because that's the great part about America. You know, you can have a different opinion.
Freedom of speech.
I I don't know. Might just be how she is. Cause I got a high pitched voice for a guy, but mine's been the same way ever since I was born. Well, not ever since I was born.
Everybody's
I
made
did drop my
different.
voice. Yes, I had a higher pitched voice as a little boy.
Everybody's voice is different.
Uh Actually, yes, Aura. If a cop pulls me over and says, "Do you have any weapons on you?" I do tell them, "Yes, I have an unsharpened Viking axe right beside me. Would you like to have it, officer?" And then I hand it to them. And then that's all there is to it. They pick it up, they feel the edge, and they're like, "Wow, that's about as dull as a butter knife." And I tell them, "Yes, sir, it is strictly for religious purpose." And they let me go. They can't really get mad at me because I'm not carrying around a deadly weapon. Well, it's still deadly if you know how to use it just right. But
Right.
I'm not carrying around a potentially lethal weapon. I'm carrying. Oh no, that's still the wrong word. All right, I'm not carrying around something in with the intention of hurting somebody. Let's put it that way. Do you have? Do you ask him a question? Sometimes, but yeah.
Hi.
Morning, Rock. How you doing? Morning, Mojo. We got our coffee
Yeah.
as usual. I'm enjoying the mocha.
I got regular.
All right, guys.
Well,
We
not
got eight
regular.
people in here. We got one like on the board. Let's see if we can get them likes up a little bit higher there, guys. Come on, show me my Jen some love. We trying to give y'all a good morning here, guys. What's up,
Jones.
Sean?
Hello.
It's dull, but you can still use it as a blunt force weapon. Yes, you can actually. There was a very famous move the Vikings would use, which was when the blade would dull,
Uh
they would
huh.
spin it around and they'd hit you with that side, and they would just rock your world. That was why the English
Oh, well,
started putting
thank
spikes.
you.
Oh, thank you.
Howdy. Howdy,
But
howdy.
that's why the English used to start putting spikes or little hammerheads at the back of their axes. Was for when the axe blade dulled. The Vikings would just knock the snot out of you with it.
Okay.
And however, there were double bladed Viking axes. They were just they weren't big, massive blades, guys. The blades were no bigger than this because it was cheaper to manufacture. So imagine this on both sides, and you got a Viking double axe. What about little like hook on the axe side? Oh, you talking about this? The beard? This is the beard of the axe. And yeah, that is used to hook people's legs, hook people's shoulders, whatever, yank them out of the way. But as you can see, it's very, very dull. It's just got a rounded end right there. And this axe is old. That's why it looks so bad. But I've had this thing for probably 20 years. Yeah. You know, it's axes are very, very versatile. I love having an axe, to be honest. Um,
Mhm.
I'm actually saving up the money currently to buy me a fully functional wood cutting axe based around the Vikings from back in the day, so I can use it for bushcrafting and stuff like that for you guys. So when we go do our bushcrafting videos that I got coming up here soon, we're going to be able to take and bring that axe with us one day and actually be able to show you guys the proper way to bushcraft. Oh yeah, we do have our hunting video coming up this Friday, as far as I know. I'm going to call and
Fishing.
confirm it today. Hmm?
You said hunting.
Oh, I said hunt.
Yes.
Oh, my bad. I meant fishing.
You meant fishing.
Hey, you know what? Fishing is just hunting in reverse. All right, you're hunting in the water. It's like the difference between people calling it alligator fishing and alligator hunting. Mm. I'm also working on getting me a little body cam that I can take with me and wear whenever I go out to the thicket and stuff like that, so you guys can see what I do. You know, I can take and you should buy Viking armor. It will look cool. Actually, Aura, I'm working on it. There's a $600 set of armor that I'm trying to get right now that is leather and steel, and it's fully functional. And it's called the Fafnir armor on Dark Knight Armory. It's the black leather and silver. So it works for me being called the Silver King, being part of the Knights of the Holy Rose Sanctum, being the
Mm-hmm.
founder. So I'm going to get that armor. I also have got another kit that's going to cost me about $200. That's all 100% a pure Viking costume, 100% from head to toe. I'm going to buy that, and then we're going to get ourselves a shield. And after that, my outfit's complete, guys. With the
As for your
chainmail and
computer, the camera you found in your
yes,
RV.
I still have it sitting in there, guys. I don't have anything I can plug it into yet, and I got to buy an SD card for it. So I haven't got
Yep.
to test it yet. But I've got to buy a wall mount for it or get a laptop so I can test her out. But that's future plans, guys. That's a little bit more expensive, but we are working towards getting our Fafnir armor, getting the camera set up, and I'm going to do some training videos, full fledged armor, guys. And I'm thinking about doing quite a few of my final thoughts wearing my armor. Aura, actually, when you take and you go to Dark Knight Armory and you order the Fafnir armor, you have to measure your chest, your shoulder width, your waist, your thigh width, and your calf width. And then they'll take and they'll mail it to you. So that way that yes, it is semi-tailor fitted to you because it is measured to where it could give you 2 or 3 inches of play on each side. Nice, Rock. I'll go check that out for sure. I've got some new shorts planned that I'm going to try to figure out here in a little while. I want to do something really cool because, guys, my zombie video has hit over 8,000 views. 8,000 views. And it's only because, guys, look, I ain't even joking. All right. When I'm sitting here, I have, of course, Troll's Bane right there. There's the machete. There's the tomahawk. So yeah, guys, they that's where they sit. And that's not all I've got. You see, underneath me, this couch I'm sitting on, inside of it is 3 guns. In my bedroom is another gun. In my bedroom is another 5 swords. I'm good. I've got a good collection. Not only that, I've got enough walking stabs out there that are big enough around to crack a skull to where I could fuel a small army.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, I love my weapons. My weaponry is something that brings me a lot of joy. Not only that, but I just like collecting them, guys. I love seeing how weapons have changed and evolved over the years. That's just something I like. It's a history thing for me. Coffee, caffeine, 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 caffeine. Music and art. Oh yeah, yes, we
Mhm.
did. The Vikings did have contact with the Cossack. I talk about the Cossacks a lot, actually. There's a Cossack sword that I want to get specifically. It's a short sword, but I love the way the handle is designed. I love the nice cutlass style curve to it. Um, it'd be an excellent little sword to just carry around with you out in the woods because it functions like a machete and a sword. There is a longer version to it, but I like the short version. I don't have very many short swords. I've only got the one that I made. And I'd like to start training with more short swords. I might not have professional trainers to help me out, but I do remember some of my training from back in the day. Right now, I'm actually in advanced band, and next year I'm going into marching band. Oh, okay, that's actually kind of cool. I was in band.
Yeah.
Believe it or not, honey, I played the trumpet. Yep.
Okay.
Cossacks were Ukrainian, so it's part of my history. That's awesome. Um, I actually like a lot of Slavic and Ukrainian lore. Um, One of my favorite stories happens across Russia, Ukraine, and a few places that I've heard of. And correct me if I'm wrong there, Miss Aura. But one of my favorite legends from you guys is Baba Yaga. Baba Yaga she fascinated me for years. I mean, she lives in a house with chicken legs. When did you play in? Oh, long time ago, girl. I'm 37 years old. You know, um, I quit doing trumpet. Good Lord. 2006? What's wrong, baby?
Nothing.
Come on, join the conversation. I know you got some. Come on, pretty.
Not
Ready for
that
the
I don't, because I don't know nothing about it.
start a different conversation?
No.
Hey there, I went to a aquarium this weekend, but I didn't stay long. There's something fishy about that
No, I'm
place.
not sad. I
Pro
just don't know.
tuber, that was
I
good.
just don't know nothing about this topic they're talking about. You're talking about Viking stuff, and I don't know nothing about it.
Oh, I got you. We must talk about art now. Okay. And guys, my Jinjin's not necessarily sad. She
Nah, I
has,
just don't know the topic. I'm quiet.
yeah, and when she gets quiet, and I've noticed this, when she just is listening, you know, she looks kind of sad. Instead of having resting bitch face, excuse the language, she's got resting depression face. But it's okay, guys, because I got a permanent resting psycho face. Okay. People say that whenever I'm just sitting there, I look like a serial killer. And you
Yeah,
never know it because they just walked up and said, "Hi, what's
I'm
up,
not
mama?"
avoiding y'all. I just don't know the subject about Vikings.
No, I do not have a tire gauge, Bubba. Find one laying around here anywhere, let me know. I will. Because I got the gauged up Bubba's wheelchair tires. Yeah, no, I knew we were trying to fix his wheelchair tires. It's just, man, I ain't got no tire gauge. Now, dumb motherfucker, you want to come off my fucking air pressure?
Dolphins and turquoise.
Over with air compressor. I told him, look, dude, you need to stop for a minute. Go give me my air compressor. Give me one moment, guys. I need to air up my
Now go
tires.
ahead. Somebody just asked me a question.
And wagon them before I take it off. They're all flat. I ain't 2 hours, bro.
Yeah,
I got you. I got you. I got you. Tell me where the fuck is that, bro. Hey, a little bit down, okay.
if I don't know nothing about the topic, I'll be quiet about it.
I care. I need that airport. No, I'd have smacked him in the face, went in there and grabbed it anyway.
Yep.
he wouldn't have told me he done said it somewhere. Didn't tell me. He forgot to tell me about it. And I looked him up. Okay, cool, cool. I got it. It wasn't there before.
Yeah, I got you. I got you, dude.
Like I really feel like my whole issue right now. You know,
I got you. It probably is, brother.
only thing is, don't know who all he deals with, who all been showing him stuff.
Yeah, I got you.
I'm fixing to go put out where I was on the main part. He's looking for.
All right,
He
homie.
told me
Well,
to
hey,
put feelers out.
I'm on my live, man. I'll talk to you here in just a little bit.
And I just shared that your one of your videos on Facebook. Over
Thank you,
100
brother.
subscribers. I think one of the hour long one, bro. That was an hour long. Like, what the hell?
Yeah, I do an hour long live.
And I seen that shit, bro. I was like, all right, cool.
Sorry, guys. That's a friend of mine named TJ.
Yeah,
I know.
All right, man.
but they are aired up right now.
All right, good. All right, guys. I've got a little bit to work to do here in a little while. So when I get off of here, we're gonna be sitting there and we're gonna be sitting there and going and doing some work in the house for a little bit, and then I gotta try to weed eat today. So we're definitely going to be having a busy day around here, guys. And I do apologize for my friend if he cussed a little bit. He's in a bad mood right now, guys. To he used to take and live at this person's house that he just moved in with. They started trying to steal from him, guys. So it's never good to have people steal from
Yep,
you,
it's
especially
no
not people,
fun.
especially people you're supposed to be able to trust. You know, which brings me to tonight's topic for final thoughts. Tonight's topic for final thoughts is honestly going to be careful who you choose your be careful how you choose your friends. Be careful with who your friends are. They could bring
Yep.
you down. Some things with me, same thing with me. I just be sitting there and someone will ask if I've been crying or if I'm sad. Like, bro, I'm just trying to do my work. I got you, Rock. Or Vikings gave ship technology to Cossacks, and Cossacks used their own version of Viking longships even in the 1600s. Yes, I've heard about that, and I love the way that they make their ships. Your designs for y'all's dragons' heads are really cool. I've been weed eating all morning trying to get it down before it's too hot. Oh, I got you there, Sirkin. Nice to have you in here. Yeah, it's wonderful to have everybody here. We only got 4 likes up there, guys, though. Let's try to get some more likes going on here. I do apologize for the live. It's a busy day around here. It's Wednesday. Hump day, trying to get everything done before the weekend.
Oh,
Um,
yes.
yeah, because I plan on being on that fishing trip for a minute, you know, come Friday. I don't plan on it being no hour. I plan on it being like 2 or 3. I want to catch something. And hope, hello, caffeine burp out of nowhere. Excuse me.
Uh,
Why is it hot everywhere else, but it's raining here? I am where I am. Oh, sorry, Rock. And Sirkin, thank you for popping on in, man. It's nice to have you in here. But
but you can't question what God does.
what's that?
Said you can't question what God does.
Nope. And you can't determine where Thor's going to decide to bang on his anvil. Because you see, that was how we described why a storm was happening. It was Thor forging on his anvil that was making the thunder. The lightning was the sparks coming off of whatever he was working on, and the rain was the steam that came off of whatever he quenched. So that was our explanation for why it rained and why there was lightning and thunder. It was Thor forging. Oh yeah, we have some interesting lore. Jinjin's over there trying to pretend like she got a beard.
Yeah. Don't get you to laugh.
Yeah, you caught me. You got me. Okay, well, I got to go because I got to go to school and I got a busy day today. All right, Rock. See you later. Thank you for dropping in.
See ya.
Always great to have you here. And yes, Aura, I love the Viking lore, especially the story of Ymir. when Odin, Vivian, Vinny went out and took down Ymir and used his body to create the world tree, the cosmos, everything. Because before that, there was only Niflheim and oh man, I can never remember the fire region. But
I couldn't
the
help
area
you.
that Surtur, the destroyer, controlled was right there in the center, was this one being, a giant chunk of ice that was constantly being hit by fire and ice. But on that chunk of ice lived a cow, and that cow was constantly licking at the ice to get the salt away until eventually she revealed the face of a giant. And she continued to lick and she continued to lick until she revealed the entire giant. There, in order to regain his strength, Ymir drank from the cow's udders to give himself milk and strength. And what's up, everybody? How you doing, Rock? See you later. What's up, Jessica? Scandinavian heritage in my family. That's cool, Jennifer.
I
So do I. I have Scandinavian, Icelandic, and Finnish. Well, and German. But basically all Viking.
oh, it's him.
You're Kurt this time. That's why I said Jessica and Kurt. I'm just gonna start doing that from now on. Just because I don't know which one. But anyway, guys, so that giant, after a while, he ended up finding some more giants hidden in the ice, and he bore children with those giants. And out of those children came the mother and father, who were Jotuns of Thor, or not Thor, of Odin, Vivian, Vinny,
Okay.
who were the first Asgardians. And then they killed Ymir, and they built the world around him. They used his brains for the clouds, his blood for the waters, his skin for the soil, his teeth for the rocks, his bone for the mountains, you know, everything. Neighbor north of Jasper. All right. In Slavic lore, thunder is the god of order, Perun, fighting the god of chaos, Velis. I like that. I'm going to have to read up on that. 100% Finnish. Live in Finland. Heck yeah, Lumi. I've always wanted to go to Finland. Lordi is a band I would love to go see. All right. I have actually went to one concert down here, but I want to go to one in Finland where you guys go nuts over them guys. Lordi is such a great band. I love their sound. I love their costumes. I love the concept. Great, great show. Not only that, I want to go to Finland to take my Jin with me, and we're going to go into one of them little clear igloos that they got out there and camp out during the winter. So
Yeah.
we can sit there, look at the stars, and watch it rain down snow around us. What do you think, my love? Do you think that'd be a good time?
Yes.
She blushing thinking about it, guys. I know where she going. She's like, that better be the honeymoon, damn it. That sounds too good. Oh, Flying 90 is finally on, man. I guess he woke up late.
Oh.
Oh, mocha, 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 mocha. All right, guys. So we got 7 people in here. We got 5 likes. We're 30 minutes in. Let's try to at least get 10 before we're at the hour mark. Guys, we got our Jin over here being silly.
I gotta be silly sometimes.
Oh, yeah. It's all good, baby.
Gotta make people
It's all
laugh.
good. Oh, you've been to a Glass Igloo hotel before? Oh, that would be cool. You know, um, I honestly just seen a picture of it. What are you doing, silly? Pardon the cough. I still have a smoker's cough from whenever I used to smoke.
I'm a dolphin.
Oh yeah, that's her dolphin. Her friendly dolphin. The funny thing is, the sound that they used to use for dolphins was not even a dolphin. It was a sped up seagull call.
Okay.
And that was the original Flipper the Dolphin sound from the old black and white Flipper shows.
Mhm.
I used to love those shows growing up. Flipper, Lassie,
Yeah.
those were great, great shows growing up. I'd wake up early in the morning to catch Flipper, Lassie, and then it would switch over to the early morning cartoons. So I would catch like, well, back in the day it was Popples, and let's see,
Yes.
well, Rugrats, um, Doug. All these great shows that we just don't have anymore. Instead they're taking all these awesome shows from our childhood and putting terrible,
Of course.
terrible theories attached to them. Oh my gosh, honey, have you seen some of the theories out there for Rugrats? Good
Yes, I
lord.
used to watch it with that little girl. I used to watch
Yeah, I loved Rugrats. Rugrats was so much fun.
the
Finish is
newer
cool
ones.
because go ahead, honey.
The newer ones.
Ah, gotcha.
Should
Finish is
watch the
cool.
newer ones.
I got you. Finnish is cool because it's unrelated to other Nordic languages. It's actually closer to Indian languages than it is to the Nordic language. I
Uh,
didn't know that.
I don't know nothing about Vikings. That's between y'all.
Well, honey, you're gonna learn them being around me. No
At least
offense.
I am telling the truth about it.
No, I know, baby. But there's gonna be things you're gonna teach me about Christianity. You know,
Yeah, there's gonna be
and
stuff you don't know that I can teach you.
which I know quite a good bit about Christianity. I've read the Bible many, 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 many times.
Yeah,
It's just some things I don't understand.
right.
And you see, I'm trying to learn Old Norse. So the best I got was Avishkavirnavatnia, which
Okay.
translated into in honor of war. If I went through the right translator. Because you can pick a bad translator online.
Okay.
Yeah, I learned that real quick from a friend of mine. He went and got a tattoo. Oh, you're Christian too, Lemmy? Nice for you. We welcome everybody in here. Of course, I'm not Christian, but that's okay.
That's
You
all
know why?
right.
Because I get you. I understand your faith. I know what you're trying to do. You're cool by me. Besides, I'd like to get rid of the hostility, but I don't know why I couldn't say hostility. But I want to get rid of the hostility between Vikings and Christians. Guys, that's been a big long time. Ever since Lyndon's Farm,
Oh,
which that was us. Sorry, guys. I might not been related to Ragnar Lothbrok, the real one, but oops, maybe he shouldn't have attacked a church. If he'd have raided something else like a palace, we might not have had such a brutal reputation.
of
But
course.
you know what, guys? When you actually look into things of that sort, like faith, like beliefs, you're going to start seeing something in every single one of them that is the same. There's only one you're not going to. That's Anton LaVey. You could be a Viking for Christ. You can. After all, there's the old story of Uhtred, Uhtred the Godless, Lost Kingdom. That was a real story. Uhtred the Godless was a real man. And yeah, he fought for the church, but he was 100% Dane. He was pure Viking. WTH. What you
What the
mean by WTH?
heck? What the heck?
Yeah, yeah, I know that, but I'm just saying, what it did I confuse you there? Oh, guys, I can't wait to get this day over with already. I do not want to weed eat. I don't mind
No, you
sweeping.
don't.
I do not mind sweeping. I do not want to weed eat. There is not enough shade. Not where I got a weed eat at. And unfortunately, I gotta wait for somebody to go get me gas. So there's no telling when I'll be able to
Ah,
get the whippersnipper up and running again. Who's my favorite Norse god? Of course, Odin. And you want to know why? Because he's my patron. He's the one
I
I
don't
follow.
have one.
Well, yours is obviously Jehovah,
Oh, that's right. That's right. That's right. Jesus.
Jehovah, Yahweh, whatever you want to call him.
Jesus.
Yeah. Well, no, Jesus was not God. Jesus was the Son of God.
Oh, that's right.
He was just the way to get to God. You just had to get His forgiveness before you could ever get to God.
Oh, yeah, that's right. That's right. Where's my brain?
Oh, you're good, Jennifer. I'm great that you got respect.
Yeah, where's my brain?
Yeah. No, baby, it's okay. But that's the closest literal translation I can get. Because he doesn't ever say I am God, you
Yeah.
know. And even when he came down and there was Thomas the that Saint Thomas, and he was like, I will never believe that he has resurrected unless I can stick my fingers in his wound and he stands before me right now. And Jesus Christ showed up and did that. And then we said, "Oh, my Lord, my God." Jesus Christ looked at him and said, I am not your God. So remember that. Oh, you was laughing. Okay, I got you. You're all good, sweetie. So, yeah, as you guys can tell, even though I'm a pagan, I know a fairly decent amount about the Bible. One of my Do I like Loki? Loki is the enemy of my people, actually. Loki is considered to
Thomas
be
the
our
Tank.
St. Thomas the Tank Engine.
Choo choo.
Christ, 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 Christ,
Do
Christ,
do
God,
do
God,
do
Christ,
do
Christ, 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 Christ,
do
Christ, 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 Christ,
do.
Christ, Christ. Sorry, I had to giggle for a minute. Oh man,
Sir Topham Hatt.
that was a good one, Sean. That was a good one. You got us all on that one.
Sir Topham Hatt.
Hmm. But yeah, guys, there's also talk about you know our people that have done some really cool stuff. Like she was like Aura was talking about earlier, how the Vikings shared ship designs with Ukrainian. Well, we also learned how to build ships supposedly from the Romans. Once we saw the might of the Roman navy, we're supposed to have built our own longships after that. And that's when we started exploring the world. Because yes, the Vikings saw more of the world than anybody else did.
Mm-hmm.
600 years before Christopher Columbus was here, we were trading with Native Americans. Excuse me, guys. Coffee's kicking in. I gotta go run to the restroom.
Ah, yeah. He's got to go be. He got me for a little bit. Not me for just a little bit.
Baby, they got you all day long. Don't you lie.
Oh, they got me for a little bit till you get back.
They got you all morning long, honey. Don't you lie.
Oh, they got me all morning.
They do, baby. But yeah, guys, we got 5 people in here. We got 5 likes. We got 40 minutes left. Guys, Let's try to get as many likes as we can. You know, let's try to get them up there, guys. For anybody who's new, thank you for popping in. We've had a bit of a religious discussion this morning, which is not something we normally do. Do y'all stay on live together? We do for about an hour.
Hour. He's got to go adult. And I got to go adult.
Yeah. Yeah, Aura, you're completely correct. We're still reinventing things Romans had well before we do. The difference is the Romans did a lot of their stuff with lead. So we're perfecting what they already made. Yo, what's up, Kobe?
Hi.
How you doing, Sinclair? Not the mama, not the mama, not
Echoes.
the mama.
V. Go V.
Yep, Kobe. Kobe Sinclair. I think we only recently figured out how to make Roman concrete. I'll have to look that up.
I don't
But I think you're
know.
right. I think you're right. Roman cement was a very special kind of cement. It was extremely strong and could be smoothed out to the point of marble. And we're just now figuring that out. What happened? But I think it was literally just the uprising and the fall of Rome that probably brought about all that. It's made with a mixture so when it rains, it doesn't erode, it strengthens it. Oh yeah. Kobe's saying what's up, baby.
Oh, not much.
No, I know what you mean, Aura. I just gotta look up exactly the process, because I know people are trying to break it down chemically. But you can only break it down chemically so much. That just tells you what's in it. That doesn't tell you how much of each thing you got to put in it when you mix it. So that's going to be a lot of trial and error. One of my favorite new creations we got is this stuff called hempcrete, which for everybody out there in my states that have legalized it, and you know what I'm talking about, to all my states out there who have legalized that particular substance, you don't have to just throw the stems and the branches away. Guys, even my DEA members that are raiding farms that are illegal, don't throw that stuff away. Take it
Chores.
to a company, let them grind it up, and let them make hempcrete. Hempcrete is very strong. It doesn't erode. It doesn't burn. It's an insulator, and on top of everything else, it's cheap. It's cheap and it's simple to make, and it's not harmful to the environment. So hempcrete would be a really good thing. Also, Greek fire is still unknown how to make. Yeah, that's true. Somebody's asking you what you doing today, baby.
Chores.
Yeah, the other Jen.
Clean up a little bit. Then I don't know what I'm doing after.
Yeah, which we're kind of procrastinating a little bit. I ain't even gonna lie, we both are. But yeah, and Greek fire will still burn on water, but so will white phosphorus.
Going
Oh, you're
shopping.
going
That's
shopping?
cool. Have
Gotta get them
fun.
groceries. Gotta get them groceries, babe.
I did that Monday.
You know, around here,
Oh, yeah.
groceries.
Easter. Easter is Sunday. That's right.
Oh, Easter!
Easter
Ostara.
Sunday.
Ooh, it's this Sunday? Oh,
Yes.
man. Odin's gonna be mad at me. What's up, Pat?
Hi. My
I
buddy
did
here.
not
Bye,
save up
Pat.
in enough time to get a small pig, so I don't have a sacrifice for a star. I'm gonna have to find something else and hope that it'll please Odin.
Okay.
Well, back in the day, you would sacrifice a wolf.
That's good.
It's good to see you're feeling good there, Pat.
Yeah, I'm reading.
Yeah, not late yet. I ain't got the money. That's why I was like, I can't afford to get a live pig right now because they're going to cost me about $200-300. So yeah, I got to wait till next month, unfortunately. So I missed this year, but next year we're going to get ourselves a little piggy. We going to do our little celebration. We going to drink to Freya, and then we're going to kill poor little piggy, and then he's going to be roasted whole.
Fish.
Fish.
Okay.
Well,
Whatever you want to for Easter dinner.
well, no, no, no. I, Ustara is different from Easter. Ustara is what I
Another
celebrate.
thing.
Yeah, Ustara is what I celebrate, which is basically Easter. It's still it's along the same lines. It's just instead of hiding multicolored eggs and talking about a rabbit, we talk about Freya and her story and how she met Odin and how she is the mother of all mothers and the mother of all wives. What do you call a
Werewolf.
dog who meditates? A werewolf.
And there. Hey, werewolf. Oh, crap.
Oh no, you're all good, Jennifer. But thank you for the suggestion. I forget that I'm talking cryptid. Oh, if you're talking about a cryptid, I know a lot about cryptids. Hey, Bubba, how you doing,
Right,
man?
Bubba.
Ooh, we're in the last 15 minutes, so I'm gonna post this question real quick because I would like to know before I head on into afternoon hangout today. Um, you guys, please, under any of my videos, because I'll get the notification that you commented. Under any of my videos, preferably the latest one, my latest short, go post whether or not at afternoon hangout you want to hear me read a chapter from my book that I'm writing. So I hope you guys will enjoy that because also I'll show you the illustrations as we read. Because like the first half of the book is written and mostly illustrated, guys. All right. We're looking at 13 minutes left, guys. So hopefully everybody will join in. We got 6 likes, 5 new people. Hit the like button, the subscribe, and the bell icon. Come join us anytime. Isn't it meant to be a diary format? Yes, it's meant to be like a journal. You
Okay.
know? Yeah, like a guy's journal. That's why it's literally called the Scribesman's Journal. Just
Oh,
got done
college
with a
test.
PSAT test for school. All right. Oh, hold on. Some of them do, some of them don't. But the way I explain why he does that in the books. Let's see. Where's a good one to use? Let me give a good example here. One that really shows it. Ooh, alarm. Thank you. Where is that picture? This has got me frustrated now.
Oh, I don't
There's a
know.
certain picture I'm looking for that illustrates my point beautifully. Well, here, I'll just show y'all the first picture. This is the first picture, guys. This is the main villain. You know, that's the main villain. But that one is meant to look like trying to make that one look like a photograph that he put in here. As far as like what the main character draws in his journal, that is what you're going to get. So some pictures are going to be like photographs. Some pictures are going to be
I
actual
don't
sketches.
know when I'm going live again.
You're not going live till 10, baby?
No, he's asked me when am I going live again.
Oh, you're not going live again?
No, he said, when am I going live? I said, I don't know yet.
Yeah, I heard that part. You just don't know yet.
Nah, I just don't know when I'm going live again.
I could have swore.
Trying to take a little time off.
Oh, and by the way, guys, directly built into the book too is some sketches that I put directly in there. So this is the language that will be spoken in the book. This is Exterion. What's up? We got a scald for you. Hold on, but it's coffee. Scald. Mm. Scald, my friend. What's up, Muhammad? How you doing? Well, there went the mocha. What's wrong, baby? Your anxiety getting to you?
Nah.
And just enjoying yourself?
Yes.
You can sell that copy as an original copy later. That's what I'm thinking. When I finish writing everything, oh, that's good
I'm
to hear,
doing
Muhammad.
good.
But when I finally finish writing everything and I see how well the book goes over, if it goes over at all, then I'm gonna take and for sure have that copy whenever I get to the point where if I become a bestseller, I will sell the original Scribesman's Journal and its actual state.
She's enjoying herself.
Oh yeah, Jinjin always does.
I always enjoyed myself.
you know, Me and Jinjin do talk a lot on here. I do talk the most, guys. You know, but
Yeah.
that's because my Jinjin's a little shy and I'm outgoing. You know, she's not the camera person.
Well, I
I am.
am a camera person, but I just don't like talking much.
That baby, that's not a camera person. That's the person behind the camera that doesn't mind doing an interview every now and then.
Oh,
Oh,
guys.
I told you, Muhammad. Turkish, Turkey. All right. Hello from Istanbul, Omir. You know, hello, 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 everybody. Say
I got another
hello,
fan.
Gandhi. Oh, man. Well, guys, we got just a few minutes left. We're approaching minutes, which sucks. Oh, squirrel.
Oh, I didn't see one of them.
Sorry, ADO shiny kicked in. I just seen him running across the little fence behind me and was just like squirrel. Oh, he's still sitting there. Boy, you just tempted me to put you in a bowl of beans, aren't you? Yeah, you best move on, Fuzzy.
Nah, don't get in your bird feed. Don't get in your bird feed.
Oh, I ain't worried about him getting him a bird feeder. I want him in my belly. Bro, my exam results are gonna get announced soon. Please pray for me. Got you, Muhammad. I'll definitely do that for you, brother. But guys, we have officially hit the 7.5 minute or the 6.5 minute mark. Squirrel, 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 squirrel. Yeah. Definitely, man. But I eat squirrels. So
Okay.
they're just kind of lucky that I can't use my 410 right now. Because I'd have just been like, boom. But yeah, guys, it's been a lot of fun. Thank you, Muhammad.
Mhm.
We got 9 likes in here, guys. Let's try to get one more like before we go. That way we can at least hit our halfway mark. Even if you don't stay, give us a like and leave anyway. Even if you don't stay for very long, even if you don't say nothing, just give us a like, guys. It helps us to beat that algorithm.
Yes,
Oh,
that's my real name. Yes,
I was about to say, let her answer that one. I ain't gonna.
that's my real name.
Yeah, that's totally up to Jen Jen if she wanted to reveal it. I see
That's
myself
my
being a dog
name.
and chasing them squirrels.
Jen's my nickname.
Yeah, I call her Jen Jen because I know a lot of
I
Jennifers.
do too. I don't have.
Yeah. Oh, cool. We got 11 likes. We got more than I thought. We got 5 minutes left to go, guys. So I want to thank everybody who showed up so far. Muhammad, Bubba, Jennifer, Aura, Omir, or Umir, however you want to say it. All these people. Let's give a shout out for everybody here. RoTuber jumped in for a second. We got Pat jumped in for a little bit. Like I said, we got another Jennifer who jumped in. Sean popped in. Kobe popped in. Oh yeah, guys, we had Lumi showed up. We've had Jessica and Kurt, Rock Williams, Sirkin, the Petty Cat. That was a new one. Yeah, we have quite a few people show up today, guys. So,
Oh, okay. You're my baby. That's cool.
okay, man. Muhammad, that's fine that you're 16. I don't mind somebody who's 16 or older being in here because y'all
Oh,
already
yeah.
know a
I know
lot of
that
the stuff
is.
Huh?
I'm reading it. I'm reading.
Okay. I'm still here just working and listening. I got you, bro. I
Yes,
was
I know
just
how that is. I've done that
yeah,
before.
I was just giving a shout out to everybody who's been in the chat. But yeah, Muhammad, I don't mind you being 16 and being in here, guys. 16 and nobody. What's up, brother?
Nobody.
16 and older is old enough to
I
understand the
summoned
things I talk
him.
about. Yeah. Y'all are old enough to understand the things I talk about. I just don't want nobody below the age of 16 in here, guys. You
Thank
know,
you.
this channel's super friendly and fun to talk. Thank you, Muhammad. That's what we are trying to present is a friendly, happy environment for everybody. Hey, we
Yep.
got 20 likes.
And I'm
Sweet stuff.
looking for a new group of friends.
She was looking for a new group of friends, guys, and she found something better. She found a family. She found a family over here.
This is my ex. I was friends with some of his friends. I want to get rid of them.
Well, sometimes, guys, you got to cut out toxic people. And if those people have toxic people that are around them that fuel their toxicity, you got to drop the ball. I mean, I've had to do it. I've lost some dear, dear friends.
Oh, well, thank you, Bubba.
Oh, yeah. Bubba, we going to pin for the last 3 minutes.
That's fine. No problem.
All right, Aura, thank you. I can be a good friend of you both. Yes, you
Well,
can there,
thank
Muhammad.
you.
Does that mean that I created the channel? You
You
created
created
this show,
us.
nobody. You
You
created
created
this show,
us.
man. Yeah. Okay, guys. Nobody really is legitimately his channel is where me and Jin Jin met. That is where we became Clint and Jen. And
Yes.
it's because of him that we have Morning Mojo. And it's because of you guys and all of y'all showing up and being so wonderful. I hate the fact that he showed up with only 2 minutes left to go on the clock, but
At least he popped in.
yeah, at least everybody got the chance to pop in. Yeah, everybody, nobody really is the reason why y'all have Clint and Jen. So it's always awesome to have dear friends show up. It's incredible to have new people show up. I am from the future. Does that mean I am a god?
I don't know.
Maybe not. You might got easy kind. Anyway, maybe you have something to tell us all. But anyhow, guys. So yeah, we're down to the last minute. So y'all know what this means. We love y'all. We thank all of y'all for showing up. Y'all support is always welcome. And y'all are always welcome in the show.
So we rename the channel.
Thank you,
Well,
Bubba.
thank you.
See, babe, you got a lot of support over here, honey.
No, but somebody wants us to rename the channel.
Oh, I know. I know he does. But we're thinking about it. Bro, is it true that Odin had an evil daughter named Hela? Odin did not. Hela was Loki's daughter, and her name was not Hela. Her name was Heil. Hiel. And she was dead on one side, a rotting corpse on one side, and a beautiful, fair, living being on the other side. Her mother was a witch. And that is where Yarmungandr, Fenrir, and Heil came from. Was from Loki and a Jotunheim witch. Oh, you're welcome. Thank you very much, Bubba. But anyway, guys, we've hit our hour-long mark. You know, this is what I got to do. So I'm sorry. I love all you guys. See you from the swamp. Later, alligators. Love you, mama. Love you, papa. Love yourself. Be kind. Always find a way to help, guys. So we hope to see you all next time. And definitely, definitely come back, guys. All right. Love y'all and have a great morning.
Bye.
See you next time.